Welcome to Treacherous Path. I'm your host, Figure It Out. Apparently my last video, I tried to record this already, was too long. I have not experienced that yet. I have never ever been accused of talking too much. It has happened. Today is going to be about operational security. The reason I'm bringing this up today is because my operational security is being tested. Long story short, I'm babysitting a baby for a friend. That friend has a psycho husband. Not really husband, boyfriend. Psycho boyfriend he's a narcissist. He likes to use the baby to control her. She's trying to leave him. And he is threatening to kill her, threatening to kill the baby, threatening to take the baby back to the state they're from. You can imagine what I'm dealing with as I'm trying to babysit this child and take care of it correctly. And it's such a cute baby, and it's so happy. Doesn't deserve a dad like this, but it sure as hell has one. So today's about operational security, and basically what I do to protect my compound, if you could call it that. We'll start with LPOPs, listening post observation posts. I use baby monitors. They work great. I put 2 of them up at undisclosed locations on my property. And from inside my house or inside my shed, I can hear pretty much the whole neighborhood. If anybody comes up, I hear it. I can hear them moving very, very well on those baby monitors. I also have driveway alarms. I have 3 or 4 of those. So if you move on top of the property, you're going to have that going off as well. That's a double layer right there doing the same thing. I have 2 things alerting me of the same thing. While we're on that, I have dogs. There's a 3rd layer. So I have 3 ways of detecting somebody the moment they step foot on my property. My entire property is set up as a maze. It's set up and designed to thwart entry. Noise and light discipline. I have lights that are controlled, come on, go off at certain times, but I don't have lights that are on unnecessarily that would give my position away, say inside the house. Everything is designed to be for me and against you. Fire guard. Well, that's why we have dogs. In the Army, you would post somebody up every 2 hours throughout the night and cover that shift awake. We have dogs now, and I have all of my other LPOPs, and they work really, really well. On top of that, I've trained myself to wake up at the slightest noise. I've done that for many, many years now, and actually enjoy waking up and just listening to the neighborhood, seeing if I can identify what that was, what it is. And then I usually softly and gently fall back asleep. You need layers of security, and time is your friend. You need time to be able to get to whatever your plan is. If you can buy yourself time, then you've done more than anything else you can do, besides having a plan. Being squared away, absolutely important. And it's important that you check on your high value items. Sensitive items checks, what I call it. You're going to check on those items as often as you deem necessary to ensure that they exist, are in your care, are properly maintained, and well serviceable. You want to perform function checks on all equipment every time you think about it, and do it often. You want to perform monthly checks, quarterly checks, and yearly checks on all your equipment. There might be some things in there that wear out, or maybe there was a liquid that you had in your medical bag and it spilled. You won't know these things unless you look through your equipment, look through your stuff, and maintain it properly. Change those things out that are out of date. Change that medicine that's out of date. Rotate your stock. I'm very, very good at this, so I'm just telling you it's important. It really, really is. Your levels of threat, when should they go up, when they should go down. You should be watching your information. Information is key. Without it, you have nothing. With it, you have everything. So monitor your information and watch and be aware, and you will get to things a lot faster. Rules of engagement. Well, we all prepare for the worst case scenario. If it's the worst case scenario, then it's shoot on sight. Nobody's going to want to hear that, but that's what everybody's going to do. And you better get with the program. Hint for the day, my MOS was 11 Charlie. Book of Life today is going to be manipulation. I'll remind everybody that the Book of Life is a book that I wrote for my daughter to explain how to live life according to me should I pass away. But I never did pass away, so now I'm sharing that really, really good advice with you. It's really, really good advice because I don't lie to my daughter. I treat her with more respect than I ever have anybody in my entire life. So if I'm giving her advice, and I rewrote this book 3 times to make sure that advice was correct, it took me 10 years. So I promise you this advice is good advice. You may not like to hear what is said, but remember that I'm talking to my daughter, and sometimes in life, when you're trying to protect somebody, well, you'll understand when you hear manipulation. You'll have to stand by for just a second while I find it, because I wasn't ready. But that might happen sometimes. And I am there. Manipulation. Needing what you get. When I was 17 years old, I was labeled a manipulator by the staff at the group home I was raised in. The reason I'm telling you this is because manipulation is an art. It needs to be a good reason, and you'll have to do it in a way that it cannot be traced back to you. You are trying to change the way people act by changing the way they think about something. I had or have the ability to do this naturally, so I'm betting that you do too. I will explain. You just got a job with Leah at Star Gallery. I want you to do well at this job, so I texted Leah the following. Thank you, Leah, so much for taking my daughter under your wing. I love the experience she will get working for someone like you. I have taught her the right way, and she understands that she needs to be an asset for you and your business. Now Leah thinks that you're a great person and that you're really interested in helping her succeed. I'm getting Leah to help teach you responsibility. I also called Leah and explains in my own words to her that she should be hard on you and that she should hold your feet to the fire and make sure that you do a good job, because that's important in life. I manipulate both of you to help all of us in the long run, for good, not for evil. Red letters for today. You know, the red letters, they keep coming up for me. I keep trying to find red letters for you, but they keep coming up for me. Today's red letters are Acts chapter, stand by, Acts chapter 26 verses 16. And you'll have to forgive me, I still haven't found it yet. Because I had to re-record this, I put everything up and then I didn't get it back out, and you understand. We're almost there. I think. There's Acts. We want Acts. I'm terribly sorry for this gap. We got plenty of time, so I'm going to keep looking. I don't understand why I'm not able to find it. I don't understand. It's Acts chapter 26. Almost there. Alright, I found it. Man, it took forever to get there. I'm terribly sorry, but here we go. The red letters for today. Acts chapter 26 verse 16. But rise and stand upon thy feet, for I have appeared unto thee for this purpose, to make thee a minister and a witness both of these things which thou have seen, and those things which I will appear unto thee. I had this highlighted already because I received these red letters a while back, maybe over a year ago. I truly believe that was meant directly for me, and that I was to start ministering and I was to start witnessing. And right then and there, I was one of the first times I thought about doing what I'm doing now. Now, again, I'll tell you, I'm not a conversationalist, and I think I've taken this video too long again, so I'm going to have to cut it off. I want to remind everybody that youth and skill is no match for age and treachery. This is Figure It Out.